Before we dive in, let me throw you back in time. The Torrent era. DivX AVI files. CDs burned and passed around between friends. It wasn't just about downloading. It was about discovering, sharing, almost like a secret ritual. And in the middle of all that, these 10 films stood out to me. Not just for their content, but for how they entered my life. Let's go. 10. Trauma, 2017, Chile. A Chilean film that's pure, extreme violence, drenched in the scars of dictatorship. This one twists your gut and stays in your mind for days. It's not gratuitous, but you'll need a strong stomach. 9. Girl Hell, 1999, Japan. An absurd gem of Japanese pinku cinema. Extremely rare, a deep plunge into bizarre sadistic horror. Finding this felt like opening a forbidden door. 8. Baise-moi, 2000, France. My girlfriend loves this one, and for good reason. Punk feminism in brutal cinematic form. Sex, violence, revenge, all in a raw mix that still sparks debate today. 7. Grotesque, 2009, Japan. I got this one on a DivX file, back when stuff like this was passed around in the shadows. Torture, porn, taken to its extreme, shocking even for the jaded horror fan. 6. Necromantic, 1987, Germany. The very first film I screened when I started my own cineclub. Necrophilia, decay, death, love, mashed together in a German punk nightmare that still hits hard today. 5th, Mata Negra, 2018, Brazil. I saw this being edited right inside Rodrigo Aragon's studio warehouse in Espírito Santo. A national pride. Top tier Brazilian gore horror, rooted in local folklore. 4th Audition, 1999, Japan. A friend gave me this one when I went to watch Onibaba at a cinema retrospective. Takashi Miike pulls you in gently and then rips you apart with a psychological massacre that leaves you breathless. 3. Ratman, 1988, Italy. This one was sitting on the shelf at a local video store near my house. I used to dream of buying the VHS, and the store eventually closed. But one day, it just vanished, turned into something else. I never got my hands on it. It's trashy, grotesque, unforgettable. 2. Threads, 1984, UK. I watched this recently, and it hit me hard. Not traditional horror, but an absolute social and psychological nightmare. A brutal portrait of nuclear war's aftermath. Maybe the most depressing film on this list. 1. Martyrs, 2008, France, Canada. No question, this takes the #1 spot. One of the most extreme and devastating films I've ever seen. It's not just about torture, it's about transcendence, pain, crossing the limits of human experience. A landmark in extreme horror cinema. In the end, these aren't just films. They're experiences. Some came to me by chance, some through friendships, some because I actively sought them out. If you love diving into the strangest, darkest corners of cinema, drop a comment. I want to hear which ones you've seen and which others you'd recommend for the next list. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe, because here we always go deep into the weirdest corners of underground culture. See you next time.